Hello everybody, Todd here, all things archery and shooting. Today we're doing part 2 of my review of the Bear Super Grizzly. This is a 58-inch AMO bow at 45 pounds. And my draw length, 20.5 inches, pulling 51 pounds. I picked this bow up at the Bear Pro Shop here in Gainesville, Florida for $250. It's a factory second. The bow retails for $4.99. This is considered, the Bear Grizzly's been in the Bear production since 1949. And it's been the same design that Fred Bear personally designed this bow since 1964. So this bow hasn't really changed much since 1964. It's also considered the working man's bow, they call this. Okay, so it's $4.99 retail. I picked it for $250. We're going to shoot it today across this corner. We're going to do some testing accuracy wise. We're going to shoot 2 arrows out of it. We're going to shoot first 10 grains per pound of draw weight. These are a carbon shaft. They come in 510 grains each. Okay. And then we're also going to shoot a full hunting weight arrow of 630 grains, which is a Port Orford Cedar 11/32. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that started right now, and we'll see how we can do. Okay, remember we're going to be shooting 10 grains per pound of draw weight, and roughly about 13 grains per pound of draw weight with the cedar shaft. See how fast it moves across the chronograph. Let's get started. Okay, all right. The first arrow we're going to shoot is going to be the carbon shaft. These are a 450 carbon shaft, 31 inches long. They're running 4-inch turkey feathers, 160 grain point, for a total weight of 510 grains across this chronograph. That's to give us 10 grains per pound of draw weight. Let's see if we can do 6 arrows coming across the chronograph right now. First arrow. 178. Second arrow. 184. Third arrow. 182. Okay, fourth arrow. 180. Fifth arrow. 174. Sixth and final arrow. 179. Okay. Okay, next is going to be the 630 grain shaft. These are about 12.5 grains per pound of draw weight. These are 11/32 cedar, 4-inch feather fletching, 160 grain point. Let's see what these will do. Let's reset this. This is my hunting weight arrow. First arrow. 165. Second arrow. 160. Third arrow. 160. Okay, fourth arrow. 162. Fifth arrow. 164. Sixth and final arrow. 159. Okay. So bad, roughly about the 10 grains per pound of draw weight for the 490 grain arrow. We're averaging about 185 feet per second. For the 12 to 13 grains per pound of draw weight, which is the 630 grain hunting arrow, we're averaging about 170 to 175 feet per second. There'll be a title card in there, all the averages for you. So pretty respectful for the bow. This bow has been in production for more than 50 years. Since this iteration has been around since 1964. This bow was first made in 1949, so must be doing something right being built that long, and Bear still sells this bow. So now let's shoot some accuracy tests. We're going to shoot 3 arrows on this target and 3 arrows on the other target here, this one here, and we'll see what we can come up with. We're going to move out 20 yards. We'll shoot both the lighter weight arrows and the heavyweight arrows, see what they do, okay? Here we go. Okay. All right. Wow, I believe it really likes that. The wood arrows a lot better, the heavier wood arrows. Let me get you zoomed in on that and see how tight that group is. That's a really tight group at 20 yards. That is less than 2 inches. Yeah, that's probably close to 1.5 inches. Maybe a little less than 20 yards. That is really accurate from that Bear Grizzly. Okay, let's check out the lighter weight carbon arrows now. Carbon arrows aren't as accurate. They weren't shooting as well as the lighter weight arrows. Likes the heavier weight arrows better, but I'm still 3 inches here. I was aiming for this circle. That's still 3 inches. I'm all in that circle there. So that bow is shooting really accurately. Okay, I gotta say that's a really tight group. I mean, that is less than, that's got to be close to an inch, 1.5 inches, somewhere around there at 20 yards. That's really good shooting with that Bear Grizzly bow. So I guess through the rest of our shooting, we'll do it with the heavier weight wood arrows because it seems like those better. All right, let's go over to the deer target, put some rounds on it. Okay, see how it shoots there. Okay, this is my Delta McKenzie target here. We're going to put 3 rounds of the heavy arrows in here and 3 rounds light arrows, see what we can do. 20 yards. Okay, again, 2 inches maybe at 20 yards, right in the kill zone. It really likes these heavyweight arrows. Let's try the lighter weight carbon arrows, see how it shoots now. 3 carbon arrows, 20 yards. Well, that last one actually bumped my deer over. Okay. Not tight as a group as my other one has, but it's still all within the kill zone. That's about 3 inches at 20 yards. So it does like them. All right, let's go ahead and move over to my 3-for-3 challenge. We're going to shoot 3 carbon and 3 wood arrows on my bobcat, my rabbit, my bedded deer, see what we can do there. Okay, This will be my 3 for 3 challenge. We're going to shoot 3 arrows, 1 arrow on each target, aiming for the kill zone and see what we can do. We'll shoot the lightweight arrows first, then we'll shoot the heavyweight hunting arrows, see which one shoots better. Put 3 on each target. Here we go. 20 yards. Lightweight arrow first. Okay. That's my 3 for 3 challenge. Let's see what we got. We'll start with the rabbit first, okay? My first shot on the carbon arrow is just at the, say, 10 o'clock, just outside the bullseye, maybe a ½ inch away from it. The heavyweight arrow hit right in the bullseye at 12 o'clock. Bobcat. Lightweight carbon arrow shot at the 5 o'clock just outside the bullseye, which is right here is your bullseye. I was aiming here. It's about 1 inch away. The heavyweight arrow shot right above it on the edge at 12 o'clock. So now we got the lightweight here. I was aiming for this spot here. I'm a little bit high and to the right. I probably had a bad release on that. So that's still a kill shot though. Okay. Now the heavyweight arrow, aiming here. It's about a 3/8 of an inch to a ½ inch to the right of the bullseye where I was aiming at. So I'd say this bow could shoot, okay? Let's step back and check out the tiller of the bow and how it pulls back and stuff. We'll shoot the heavy arrows first. Here we go. Now we'll shoot the lightweight carbon arrows down there as well. Okay, here's my 20-yard marker where my camera was at, shooting from. Let's walk down and check out this target now. Don't mind this, I'm getting my cable, my what do you call that? They're changing my cable out to, what's that other new style cable instead of the analog, it's new digital, so fire cable I guess it is, or fire something or other. So they're changing that out for me. But anyway, let's walk down that target. All right, I'm gonna put it right here. Take a look at this. Okay. All righty. Okay, well here's my wood arrows, cedar. As you can see, they're all 3 in the bullseye, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Very nice tight group, works really good. Here's my carbon arrows, same thing, it's about 3-inch group though, not quite 2, but they're all in the bullseye as well too. So, bow seems to be shooting, it likes either one, but I think I like these wood arrows better though, so that's what I'm going to shoot out of it. All right. But yeah, the bow's pretty impressive shooting wise. It shoots really well. Oh. Alrighty. Well, that's been the review on the Bear Super Grizzly 58-inch AMO 45-pound bow. Remember, my draw weight is pulling about 51 pounds, and the actual draw weight of this bow is 46 pounds at 28 inches, or almost 47 pounds, I should say, 46 and change, according to my tiller machine. So it's got a Flemish twist fast flight string on it. I put some rabbit saunders on it with some brush buttons on it. I put a cap on to protect the bottom of my bow limb knock. Bow's lightweight. It's a beautiful looking bow. Shoots really well. I've actually ordered an old school Bear quiver that goes on this. It mounts on these 2 holes. So I'm looking forward to that coming in. So overall, I'm very impressed with the Bear Super Grizzly. It shoots well, and I think I may have found a new favorite hunting bow of mine. This bow seems to do everything I wanted to do, and Fred Bear himself said it best. A 58-inch bow is probably the best choice for a hunting bow that you can get. It's great in a stand, great in a blind, and just a great overall target field bow as well too, being 58 inches long. So who am I to argue with Fred Bear? All right, let's go inside. I'll put this thing on my scale, my rating scale like I normally do. We'll talk about my final thoughts on this bow, and we'll wrap it up. All right, see you in there.